So we're preparing to run our 5th online foal auction, and today I'm just going to bring you for a walk through some of the foals that we'll have on offer. I'm here with Arena. Arena's progeny have qualified for the RDS on 15 occasions, and we have several foals from her daughters on the auction this year. She's also been responsible for Boleybawn Alvaro, who was the champion 6-year-old in Dublin last year and was reserve 5-year-old world champion in Lanigan the year before. One of her daughters this year, Boleybawn Alexa, finished 8th in the 5-year-old final in Dublin, and we have some progeny from Alexa on the auction also. So all the mares and foals that we have on the auction are here in this field, and they're getting Red Mills foal pellets in the creep feeders here. And yeah, they're born from February up until probably about a month ago. So all the hard work is done now. One of the stars of the show on the auction this year is a full brother to Kilkenny, who Cian O'Connor finished 7th in the individuals in the Tokyo Olympic Games when he was just a 9-year-old. The dam of Kilkenny is actually also a sister of Going Global that Greg Broderick jumped at the Olympic Games. So it's a very special colt, probably one of the best colts, best bred colts in the world, and we're really excited to be able to offer them to our clients. This is a colt. It's probably one of the youngest foals in the auction, and it's by Ulrich out of Boleybawn Alexa. Alexa is by Grandorado. She's 5 years of age. She is a phenomenal jumper, electric, careful, loads of scope, really light on the ground, and she finished 8th in the 5-year-olds in Dublin this year, and she's actually very unlucky not to win. She was having a very good round in the jump off, and then she just had a bit of a misunderstanding and ran past the fence. So we were unlucky to miss that one, but she's a very talented mare, and we really like Ulrich. And I think this colt is potentially a very good jumping type. One that's just lying down here on the ground is a Rock and Roll colt, and it's out of Alexa also. Rock and Roll is a phenomenal jumper, big scopy son of Demont. He's a full brother to Elvis Put. He jumped up to 1.50 m level as an 8-year-old, and he's recently been sold to America. So I think he's going to be an athletic colt like his mammy, and I think combined with Rock and Roll, the size and scope, it should be a nice jumping horse for the future. Chestnut mare with the white stripe, she is Boleybawn Alaska, and she's by Melita de Rev out of Arena. She was champion show jumping foal, and we actually sold her to very good clients and friends in Norway, but she got injured before she could go under the saddle, and she came back to us as a breeding mare. We did get to loose jump her before she was injured, and she was really, really good. So we were very excited to have her back breeding at Boleybawn. And this year she has bred this Pegas colt here herself. And he's kind of the youngest one because we flushed some embryos before we put her in foal herself. So just over here with all the nice chrome on her is a filly by Dursanat, and she's really, really pretty and beautiful, and she's kind of everybody's favourite when they walk into the field. This is the 3rd foal that we can offer from Alaska this year. It's a colt by Extra, and he's a fine, big, tall colt and a really nice loose mover. Extra stands in Zangerscheid stud in Belgium, and he is maybe not the most popular or well-known stallion in the world at the moment, but we've gone for him because he's had a very limited amount of progeny, and the ones that we've seen are abnormally talented, and I was really excited to use him on a mare that I knew had talent, and I've got a lot of faith that this foal can be a good jumper in the future. A fun fact, this is Ballina. She's a recipient that's been with us for a very long time. And Ballina actually reared Alaska when she was a foal, and now she's rearing the colt foal by Extra out of Alaska. Behind her is this chestnut foal. It's by Boleybawn Alvaro, who's our homebred son of Dominator. He was champion 6-year-old in Dublin last year, and he was reserve champion 5-year-old at the World Championships in Lanaken in Belgium. And so this is an Alvaro filly, really tall, scopy, lovely and long. I really like her. So with the white face is also a filly by Boleybawn Alvaro out of InStyle VK too. Similar to the other one, lovely big tall filly, very well made, really well topped. She looks like she'll have lots of power. It's I think a very good filly that could be used for jumping and breeding. This one is it's a colt. It's by Castlefield Kingston. It's an absolutely fabulous mover, really light on its feet, lots of extension. If anybody is looking for something that might show jump or event, I'd recommend this fella. The dam, Boleybawn Roxy, she's by Candillo Z, and she's already bred Boleybawn Rolex, who's an up-and-coming young event horse based with the Stillmans in the UK, and is highly respected. This is a filly by Boleybawn Alvaro. It's out of Boleybawn Hannah, who's by Louis Dam. And Hannah has already bred Boleybawn Rigoletto, who's jumped up to 135 level with Breeding Doyle, and she was recently placed in the young riders class at the RDS. It's bred a very good mare by Brunetti that Aoife Dooley has produced, and she looks a very talented mare that can jump in big classes. This bay colt in the background by Boleybawn Alvaro, and he's out of a very talented 5-year-old mare that we're jumping at the moment. She's called Gift Van Overis, and she's by Grandorado. At the moment, she just jumps in the 110 classes, but she shows huge amount of scope and natural ability, and she's very well related herself. Her half-brother jumps with Geir Gullikson for Norway up to 150 level at the moment. So this mare here is Donnarina, and it's her biological foal that you see with her. Donnarina is a very interesting mare in that she's by Don Targus, and she is out of a half-sister of Explosion, who was the individual Olympic gold medal winner with Ben Maher. Donnarina has already got a brother who jumps 160, and another younger brother who's at 150 level that's being campaigned by Tom Watchman. So she's just 3 years old. We bought her in Holland as a foal, and with a view to bringing some more or some a different family into the herd here, and some different genetics. And so we put her in foal last year, and she's this cracker by Ulrich. So he's a colt, and he's a fine big scopy type. It's great range. I really like him. He's a fantastic canter when you see him move. And I was very impressed to have such size and scope out of a 3-year-old mare having her first foal. Ulrich is by Emerald. He's based in Ballypatrick, and the word is very good. And he's been out to some shows, and I know he was the winner of the 5-year-old age class at Garramore at the start of the year. He's from the family of Van Merle's Nest, which includes Sapphire and Glasgow. So it's this colt is steeped with the very best genetics from all around Europe. So all our foals are out 24 hours a day. They've great grass, as you can see, and they've had done all summer. They've seen the farrier, and they're eating Red Mill's foal pellets ad lib through the creep feeder. So in the next couple of days, they'll come in and be prepped for our video day. And we hope that you can find your next champion on our online auction.